This is the ETBU Sportsnet Coaches Show. I'm Kenneth Klein. We're here with head women's soccer coach Erik Solberg. Well, Coach Solberg, you managed to pick up a point over the past weekend, but obviously not the way you wanted. You pick up a loss and then a draw, or actually vice versa. So why don't we start things off by recapping last week for us?
Absolutely. We were glad to be back home after our little fall break trip to Louisiana and Mississippi. Had Howard Payne on Friday. And to be honest, we played some of our best soccer in that match. Our midfield connected really, really well. Our defense, combined for another clean sheet. That's our fifth in 12 games at the time, which is really, really impressive. So I was really proud of notching another shutout, especially at home. I mean, we've been really, really tough to beat at home, and we were tough to beat, but we weren't able to score that goal to put us ahead. So that was a little bit disappointing. Obviously, a point is better than a loss for sure with a draw, but when you outshoot a team 24-4 and have 15 shots on goal to their 2, you expect to win the game, and it just wasn't our day. We put a couple off the post, but I was really impressed with how a lot of people played on the team. Our central midfield with a bunch of young freshmen really played well. Again, our back line with a shutout, and then losing Heather Brady really was costly, but Chase Swan stepped up to the plate and had a really terrific game and just wasn't able to finish a couple of our chances, and that's unfortunate, but we'll learn from it and we'll get better. Have to remind ourselves this is year one, but it's certainly 2 points that have been wasted, I think, and we know what the standard is, and we're disappointed we didn't achieve that on Friday night, but we'll get better and learn from it, and we've got a big week ahead. And then Saturday against UT Dallas. UT Dallas is a very good team. They're kind of in year 3 under their head coach and have done a terrific job of kind of revamping that program, and they'll be towards the top. I wouldn't be surprised if they finished 2nd or 3rd in the league this year. They took it to us, but at the same point in the second half, we made some adjustments, especially after some injuries and playing 110 minutes the night before. We made some adjustments and were able to kind of stay in the match. We got a goal. Gabby Henley scored her first college goal off a corner kick, which is really nice. We wish we had that goal on Friday night, but still it was a good momentum builder. And we made some mistakes defensively that are uncharacteristic, but again, no excuses. Even though we were tired and banged up, we've got to play better than that. But at the same point, I think we learned a lot of things that if we do see UT Dallas down the road in the conference tournament, we'll be ready, and I think it'll be a much closer game.
With that in mind, Coach, this week you'll be heading on the road, starting things off. You'll be going to Austin to take on Concordia, so preview that one for us.
Concordia is a huge match for us. Concordia is 5th. They're, I think, 2 points ahead of us right now on the table. So it's a big, maybe one. It's a big match for us. It's a game we've got to win if we want to be 5th in the conference. But I think if we do win, by the end of the weekend we'll probably have clinched the conference tournament spot. So it's a huge match for us. I think we'll be ready for it. Concordia is a really good team. The coach down there has done a really good job in his 2nd year, and they're going to be really disciplined. They're a lot like us, except probably a little bit weaker defensively and more aggressive, and they score more goals in the attack. So it should be a really even, hotly contested match throughout. Our girls have to be ready. It's a game that we need in terms of conference tournament seeding and place in the table, and it's one that we're looking forward to, and it'll be a really, really good challenge for our team, and we're excited about taking on Concordia down there.
And afterwards, you'll be heading back to Marshall, but along the way, you'll be making a stop in Belton for a showdown with Mary Hardin-Baylor, so preview that one.
Mary Hardin-Baylor has really come a long way in their soccer program. Wouldn't be surprised if they finished 2nd this year in the conference. They've done really, really well. Their only loss, I think, on the year in conference play was to Hardin-Simmons, and they even beat UT Dallas, and they still have UT Tyler yet to play. But I've been really impressed. Got a chance to watch them play a couple times, and really impressed with how they play and how their backs attack. And it'll be definitely a really tough test, again, especially after playing our 2nd game in 2 days. Again, we're most concerned with Concordia in terms of that's what really is going to impact our conference tournament standings. But obviously, we want to show well against UMHB because we could see them again in the conference tournament as well. But it's going to be a really, really tough test. They're very athletic. They're very deep. They keep the ball really, really well and engage their outside backs and get them forward into the attack. And so it'll be a match that's going to really, really test us, in all 3/3 of the field and throughout our back and front lines. So really looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a couple tough matches, but we're hoping to get some results out of it and kind of build on there for our last home weekend in the conference season.
All right, Coach. Thanks for talking to us on the ETBU Sportsnet.
You betcha.